Hey everyone, it looks like I will have to provide some voiceover commentary for this portion of the video, mainly because my voice in the video was mostly muffled by the face mask I was wearing, so it was a little hard to hear my actual voice. But in this video, I was looking for the brand new G.I.Joe classified series Cobra Island exclusive figures of Viper and Firefly, and of course they were nowhere to be found. Now this video was taken days after January 1st, 2021, which was supposed to be the release date of those figures, but like many others, I ran into the whole clusterfuck of unluckiness, I guess you can say. And here's my story to add to the craziness of other stories that I've heard, and I have heard most of the stories that were insane, like the most recent one of the guy waiting inside a Target for 8 hours. 8 hours just to get these figures, and then someone else tried to purchase the entire case as soon as they brought the case out, and the person who tried to purchase all those figures was the manager of the store. So yeah, the G.I. Joe madness is real amongst collectors, fans, non-fans, and even the scalpers, who seems to be getting the best of most of us, if not all of us, and the crazy man babies who are giving us collectors a bad name, because I've heard some crazy stories about them, about how they are grabbing the G.I. Joe figures from the hands of a small child and trying to run away with it. Yeah, and I've heard a few of them just walking into the back room, climbing the steel shelves, trying to find G.I. Joe figures where the toys are located. So, yeah, it's making us collectors look bad, because when I hear stuff like this, I'm like, man, these adult men are going insane over a toy. Okay? Yeah, I love these toys. I love these, I love collecting action figures as much as the next collector, but at the end of the day, they're just toys, and I'm not going to lose my cool over it, I like to play the waiting game, and see if I can get it later on. And yeah, there's that possibility of missing out. Like, the last time the Cobra Island figures came out, of Baroness, Beachhead, there was the Cobra Trooper, and who was the other one? Roadblock. Yes, there was a version 2 of Roadblock who was actually peg warming the pegs because not a lot of people wanted them. And luckily, I picked him up for the hell of it because he was easy to find at the time. But when it came to Baroness and the Troopers, well, yeah, it was a big issue because with the Troopers, you have people troop building, so they had to buy multiple of those figures, and you have the Scalpers. Baroness was short packed, but that made things quite challenging because people would come in the store and buy all of them in one swoop. All of them, or in my case, when I went to get Baroness, one guy picked up 2 and left 1 on the shelf, and I got that one and never saw her in my stores ever again. But other people had better luck than I did. So yeah, I guess missing out on Baroness was it was very disappointing for most people. However, many speculated that she would be re-released as a single carded figure, which Hasbro has not done yet. I have a feeling they will. They're just playing the waiting game, and playing stupid games by making certain figures Target exclusive, which it makes the toy hunting experience not fun. And I think they just need to cut this shit out and just stop making exclusive figures, and make it exclusive to Hasbro Pulse, I guess, and make it limited to 1 per person or 2 per persons, or add something to prevent scalpers from getting a hold of these figures, because it's just a friggin' nightmare. Anyways, So yeah, I heard all the crazy horror stories. I've seen a lot of people's rants in their YouTube videos, and they have every right to be angry. It just sucks that collectors, or not collectors, scalpers are making it hard for us collectors to get a hold of these figures. And it also sucks that there are adult man babies out there that are making us collectors, us decent, wholesome collectors, look bad, you know, because then when other people look at us, they're going to think, oh, they act, you know, those collectors are just going to act like that man baby who threw a tantrum, and no. You know, at the end of the day, I know these are just toys, and I'm not going to lose my cool over it. But I will say, towards the end of this video, I did get lucky in finding at least one of the figures. Which one it was? Well, you have to stick around to the end of the video to find out and see. But yeah, you'll hear my story about that towards the end in a few more minutes here. So yeah, that's my little rant, I guess. A little light rant about these G.I. Joe classified figures. I really don't want Hasbro to do this again with the next wave. Just no more Target exclusives. It's just no. Toy hunting is supposed to be a awesome experience, you know, because of the thrill of the hunt and all that stuff. All right, so this part, you get to see which figure I found, and I will leave you to my actual voice, my actual audio that I recorded in this portion. So I'll see you guys till then. Stay awesome and happy hunting. Walmart first to get these because my friend told me that 3D Doritos are back and Walmart was stocking them, so I picked up a bunch of these because these were my favorite snacks back in the late 90s. Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s, until they took them away forever. Well, not forever, they're back. Also, in the toy section of Walmart, I found the Black Suit Superman from Spin Masters because I've been collecting quite a few of those figures, mostly the Batman line. But if you watch my previous toy haul video I did, you've seen that I picked up a lot of these lately. But this guy is super rare. He's going for, I would say, probably double the price online right now. And some sellers are selling them for triple or quadruple the price. But this is not what this video is about. It's about my Target run tonight. Now, of course, there was nothing on the shelves, but I did see these Masters of the Universe classics, and then I picked up, hold on, get my camera to focus here. There we go. First time recording with my new phone, so I don't know how the quality is. So I picked up He-Man and Skeletor because I kept seeing these damn things everywhere, so I figure I might as well pick them up before they're gone for good. And I asked the kind lady by Electronics if she could look up the DPCI number for the Joes. No Vipers, but she did say that there was a lone Firefly in the back room, and she went and got it for me. And I did check PopFinder and BrickSeek, and these are showing up as 0 across all stores in my area. I think Target is doing something to block inventory numbers from you know, customers, collectors, and of course the scalpers. So you actually have to go inside the stores and ask somebody if they can check the DPCI numbers for you, or look up the DPCI number on one of their electronic kiosk things and see if they have it in the back room. But yeah, I just need Viper now. Everybody's been going crazy over these damn Cobra Island exclusives. You know, I told my story in this video and went there again and got a Firefly. So I just need a Viper now, and I'm good. I'm solid. And hopefully Hasbro don't do any more Target exclusives, because it's not a fun hobby when they keep selling out extremely fast to the point where nobody can get these things. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next toy haul video, or toy hunt, whichever comes first. Alright, later. Whoops, my bad. I forgot to tell my story. Instead, I went off on this huge rant. Yeah, so this is my story of what happened on January 1st, 2021. I got to my local Target as soon as they opened up. Like, I was in the parking lot a few minutes before 8, and then start walking towards the door right when they were opening up the doors and nobody was standing in line. And went directly to the toy section. Of course, no G.I. Joes on the pegs or on the shelves anywhere. So I asked an employee to check the DPCI number for me, and she said, this is what she said. Someone already came in there this morning and bought the entire case of Vipers. I was like, how can that be possible? You guys just literally opened up the doors. So, I don't know what happened there. I guess somehow Scalper was already in the store before it opened, or one of the employees got a hold of the box of Vipers that day. Oh, as well as the Fireflies. Or, no, I think there was just Vipers, but no Fireflies. But, yeah, I remember just being disappointed that day. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to lose my cool. I've had plenty of lucky toy hunts, you know, and plenty of unlucky toy hunts. I think I had more positive experiences than negative experiences when it comes to toy hunts. So I figured, all right, you know, I'm not going to lose my cool. I'll just play the waiting game and see if they will become easily available later on. But due to some recent information I found out about Target blocking inventory numbers on certain websites like PopFinder and Brickseek, just makes it difficult to check. So you have to actually drive to the store, ask an employee if they can check the numbers for you and see if they have it in back or if they have it at any other location in your city. On the bright side, this might make it easier, or harder I should say. It should also make it harder for scalpers to get a hold of these figures, because, you know, they can't just check PopFinder and then go in the store and just buy up the entire stock. So it makes it difficult for them as well. But yeah, that's my story, what happened on January 1st. Someone came in, bought the entire case before the damn store opened, and it turned out to be a disappointing toy hunt that day. Not just for me, but for many other collectors that ran into quite the mess this all turned into. So once again, I will mention, or I will say, please Hasbro, no more Target exclusives, because this is just turning out to be one giant mess. Alright, so thanks for listening, and sorry I forgot to include this story in the beginning of this video. I just got so heated up and decided to rant on and then, you know, let the rest of the video play. Alright, later, and happy hunting, everyone.